Good morning, good morning, good morning. I trust that you are up and at 'em and that you have given thanks for another day and that you've given thanks for being here to see another day that you haven't seen before. I trust that you are at the corner of happy and healthy. I know that I am. So this week has been a week that I have just been led to take so that I can pour into myself. I've ordered just various material to just minister to myself spiritually, to fill myself back up spiritually. And as a result of being off and having this private retreat time, this private self-reflection and renewal time, it has afforded me the time to be able to do these quick videos and to share with you in the mornings. And so this morning I want to just use that time to drop another thought in your mind and in your heart. And this morning I want to talk about problems. Do you have any? Most of us do. We have problems that are challenging us. Sometimes those problems can stress us out. Sometimes those problems can cause health problems because it's simply wearing us out and pulling on all of our physical faculties because we're wrestling with that thing, trying to figure out how to move to the solution phase. And I have found that when we're encountering problems, a lot of times we will find ourselves, if we're not careful, asking questions because we want to know, how do I get out of this? Why is this happening to me? But the thing that I want you to remember about problems, you remember to ask empowering questions and not dispowering questions. Dispowering questions are, why is this happening to me? When will this be over? But empowering questions are the questions that we can ask out and speak out into the atmosphere, and then the answer has a way of coming to us. Have you ever experienced that when you've asked a question? You can tell when it's an empowering question because the answer will come. It will come in the form of maybe somebody just talking to you about a problem or a solution. They don't even know that that's what you're dealing with. But if we are receptive and sensitive, the answer will come. It will make its way back to us. But the thing that I want you to remember about a problem, every problem that you have in life is a question that is trying to ask itself. Did you get that? Every problem that we have in life is a question that is trying to ask itself. And then every question is an answer trying to reveal itself to you. Got that? Every question is an answer trying to reveal itself to you. And every answer is an action trying to express itself to you. The question is trying to be asked so that an action can be revealed to you. The problem is usually trying to announce to you that an action needs to take place so that action now becomes your way of life. That action is trying to reveal a way of life in you that needs to be born. There needs to be a change. And as a result, a lot of times problems is the way to get our attention, to open us up, to be receptive, to help. And so a lot of times if we're not careful, when we encounter a problem, we don't challenge our perceptions or our beliefs. Because a lot of times that's what the problem is trying to do, is to challenge our perceptions, elevate our beliefs. Because a lot of times that is the issue. That is the thing that's causing us to be stuck in the problem. Because we're not aware of that we're living in our lesser self. And then those perceptions and beliefs are preventing that real expression of who we really are from manifesting. But the minute we become aware of the limiting belief or perception, and we begin to change, then it's like our life immediately begins to spin in the area of answer, the area of deliverance, the area of where we are becoming better, stronger. We're becoming more empowered, more evolved. Because at the end of the day, that's really all the problem is trying to do, is to evolve us to a higher place. And many times, you know, if we're not careful and we don't surrender to what's happening to us, we'll find ourselves stuck in that situation and somewhat repeating it over and over and over. You know, when you think about that, this world, this universe is progressive, and it's always trying to elevate us higher. You don't want to be in the same place you are right now 365 days from now. We want to be better. We want to be evolved so that we can be able to help somebody else through their situation, so that we can grow, so that we can enter into that life and that lifestyle that was originally designed for us. We no longer want to live below or lesser than what God has designed for us. So when you look at your problems, look at it from that perspective. Examine it. Examine your problem patterns, because most of us, if we're not mature and if we've not perfected the art of going through a problem, you can sit there and notice that you have a pattern of how you deal with problems. Do you usually go into depression? Do you usually feel like you're not going to make it, and then you just start spiraling down mentally, spiritually, physically? Or do you tend to get closer to your religious practice when you encounter a problem? Is that the time where you normally get revelations? Because we all have a pattern that we usually partake when we encounter a problem. Are you the type of person that is hard to get along with you when you are in a problem? Most times when you're on a job, you can tell when people are going through a problem because they begin to display this particular pattern or behavior every time. But the fastest way to come on through that problem is to surrender. Surrender, because some things we cannot fix. Some things are designed to force us to evolve. And you can tell when you're in that stage, because if you've tried everything to resolve the problem and nothing seems to be working, and it's because you need to surrender to that action that needs to be developed to create that new lifestyle, that new level of lifestyle, so that you can progress and not be the same person. You know, we're all here to evolve, to find out our purpose. We're here to become better, to evolve into our real, true self. And unfortunately, that problems is the avenue by which we make it to that stage. So today, I just want to challenge you to ask empowering questions. Today, I want to challenge you to look for the answer that the problem is trying to reveal to you. And then look for the action that's required and that's trying to be born in your life to elevate you to that higher lifestyle, to that higher you, to that real you. All right. You guys have a blessed day. Take care.